Don't come back for Christmas, my mom said coldly. Your sister's boyfriend is there already. My own mother, Brenda, told me not to come home for Christmas. One cold sentence, and my entire world imploded, setting off a chain reaction I couldn't stop. She wasn't even there with me, just her voice, distant and devoid of warmth, echoing through my apartment in Denver. Don't come for Christmas, she'd said, as if asking me to grab milk. Mia's boyfriend, Caleb, will be here. He's from a different class. I wish I could say the shock was paralyzing, but honestly? When your childhood isn't endless, why can't you be more like your sister? Competition, you just learn to absorb the hits. My name is Ethan. I'm 32, I work in cybersecurity, living 5 hours away in Denver. I haven't lived in Harmony, Indiana since college, and frankly, I stopped wanting to live there in high school. Still, for years, I tried to be the good son, the peacemaker. The one who sent cards, called on birthdays, offered help without being asked. But when you're the family scapegoat, none of that effort sticks. You're always just one moment away from being too much, or somehow, not enough. My younger sister, Mia, is 29. If I was the invisible sun, she was always bathed in a golden spotlight. Mia could spill red wine on the carpet and blame the dog, and our parents would praise her honesty. I once got home 5 minutes late from school and they threatened to ground me for a week. Anyway, back to the call. It was a cold Tuesday. I was stirring pasta, watching the water bubble, when Brenda called, completely out of the blue. No, how's work? No, how have you been? Just that frigid little sentence, tossed out like I was a sheer inconvenience. I paused, blinking at the steaming pot, desperate for it to offer some kind of answer. Excuse me? I managed, forcing my voice to stay even. You don't want me home for Christmas? She sighed, a deep, exasperated sound, as if I was making things difficult. It's not that we don't want you to, Ethan. It's just, well, Mia's boyfriend, Caleb, will be here. He's very successful, very refined. We don't want to make things awkward. That was the first cut. Then, my dad, Robert, twisted the knife. He's from a different class, son, he chimed in, like that was supposed to make it better. We don't want to embarrass ourselves. I almost laughed, a hollow, bitter sound. Embarrass? Who's we? I've been working for a Fortune 500 company for 8 years. I live in a decent condo. I pay my taxes. I keep my head down. I don't smoke, don't drink to excess, don't even raise my voice. I've made something of myself with absolutely zero help from them. Yet, to my parents, I've always been the placeholder kid. The spare. You're not serious, I said, my hand clenching around the wooden spoon so hard my knuckles turned white. You're uninviting me from Christmas because Mia's boyfriend might not, like me? That's when Mia piped up. She must have been on speaker. I heard her give this little snort, a sound I knew so well, then she said, he doesn't like being around nobodies. A heavy beat of silence followed. My ears rang. My face flushed hot, a deep, searing heat. That one landed. Not because I believed her, not really, but because it confirmed everything I'd always suspected. They didn't see me as family. They saw me as furniture. Just background noise. A name they were obligated to mention on holidays, but certainly not someone they were proud to know. A nobody. I ended the call quickly after that, muttering something about thinking it over, though I knew what I was going to do. What would you have done? Don't miss the twist bottom left. Full story.